Oh, the. I think that's all right. All right, take 2 of the night. We were yapping around earlier when internet kind of just died weirdly. Thankfully, it's not an extended problem. It's just a short issue. So we're back. Scam? What do you mean scam? What am I scamming? What is the scam? Oh, that's a bulletin board. Oh, fishing. Right. I guess the bulletin board first. You told me you leveled on Mile. Hey, I forgot. I thought I did. Cause I fight her so much. Speaking of Mile, you're still in the first area, right? Obviously, yes, of course. We know this. Stop at the white side, neither. Oh, okay. Alright, gotcha. Minimap mod lah. Good morning, Althea. What's up, RJ? Oh, the side quest must be.
What can I do? Stop by again,
Lush car related. Morning, Wololo-chan. What sounds like using a sample and scatter. Oh, I guess Kaina was also gone. Kaina was worried about something. Oops. True. Maybe Wooden board last. Wooden board last. Sure. First fishing shop. Makino? Makino. Oh, thank you. Free fishing bait. Easy. Bye, Bob. Hi. Why is the Indo one 5K? I don't know. I wanted to be 5K. I added that request to Bob, but you haven't seen the new ones. One guy the other day.
Something you're looking for in particular?
So this dumpling is actually limited. There, it's gone. Carbon line, titanium hook. Alright, worth.
Talk to you later. Something
Actually,
you're looking for in particular?
there you
Talk
go.
to you later.
For good measure, more fishing bait. How do I get there? Oh, you can go behind her? What the heck? What? Yeah, that better be 100, man. Oh, is there a fishing here? No. 3 versus scam. I'm not scamming. I just forgot. So he's old man. That's true. Oh, cat. The cat leader of this district got rejected by the old town cat, and now it's sad. The cat's sad. What the hell? Change the channel description. Don't worry about it. Oh man, it's been so long.
Enough of this heavenly scent.
Yeah, these two are gonna talk shit again one day. Yep. Talking shit about the girl, the lady that likes cafe latte. And then this lady, of course. Talking shit about that guy. Yep. Any token? Yes. Is that Mario? Hold on.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Rich espresso.
Please stop by again.
Yeah, it is. What's the initial? Tell me. Wizard of Ozzy. Kinda. There she is. Wait, this is the first time where you talk to someone without the bulletin board and the trigger cutscene. What? What? That's new? Oh, I know this. I think Lashkar is trying to find a cat. Reported on what? Start running off at the night. Start crying. Wait, what? Maybe not. Get him injured. I thought it was what the cat. Yeah. Interesting. So I don't even need to check the bulletin board. Why is it gray and chaos? What is going on? Yeah, sure. Customer ban Ozzy in 2023. Man, I don't remember. It's probably troll. It's probably some troll ban. Yazan, okay. It's the weapon dealer.
Time to start working.
Lashkar's path. What's the kid doing with the weapon dealer? Looking for a job. Yeah. Yeah, wow. That okay, that's interesting. You wanted to compete with Randy and Shirley. Ooh, the line is even longer now.
What's it gonna be? Later.
We all want a gun or two as a kid. Yeah, not real gun. I guess. Only as a kid, because as we grow older, we want hunts and stuff. We want Do you want the latest graphics card instead? Yep. Yep. Excuse me, Genshin. Once you grow older, you just want your dad to be home. Ayo. Ayo.
Hello there.
Young Lao Ju?
Thank you.
Went out to buy Pepe. What the fuck?
There sure are a lot of fish.
I don't know about that.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine.
Oh, new fish. I have a lot more fishing bait. Let's just do fishing bait.
Got something. Look, dinner.
No, not you.
Yeah.
It's even the lower rate.
Got something.
Oh,
Look, dinner.
angelfish, moon white. Okay. U material plus, very nice. Is there anything else to fish here? No, I don't
I'd
think so.
rather do the eating than the catching, but fine.
No. Alright. Toxic dinner? I don't know if that's edible.
Time for another swig.
Bouillabaisse.
What can I get for you?
Extra chunky bouillabaisse.
Thanks for shopping.
Oh.
It's so lively around here.
Check out what I have on offer.
Huh? Okay. Oh, up here as well. Oh, this is the bitch and that James. What's for din din? I have tahu tempe, anchovy, and spinach. Oh, also egg with rice. Like classic, yes. I've been going for like classic at nighttime. Tari kacang tahu tempe, telur dadar. Still fat? I mean, yes, of course, still fat.
So sleepy.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, wait, there's still someone here. Oh no, I can talk to Kaina again. I thought it's cat related with the Lashkar, but maybe not.
Hey, hey,
The best goods that money can buy.
I think it's just the Lulu? Could be. Hey, why the cat survive that? Wow, why did you time out? What the hell? What do you mean, wait? Ah. Oh wait,
They're as fresh can be.
grilled salmon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, kid already start working on the fish stall. I can love fish, says the kid. I forgot who this guy is. He has a ding. Milo. The fabled Malay Milo.
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch.
Today is the history. True. Oh, it was because of Pempe. That's what it was. Okay, now let's do the side quest. Weapon dealer. Topiku.
One sec.
No, not yet. I'll turn after this. Lashkar. Yeah, he's been by my place a few times in the past. Like to ask about stuff going on in the criminal underworld. Can't count how many times I told him not to get involved in all that mess. Sounds like he's been up to a lot lately. Was there anything about him that seemed different? We heard he started acting a little strange about a week ago. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him around in a few days. But you said this started a week ago? That's about all that kinda could tell us, yeah. Do you know if anything happened to him around that time? Well, about 10 days ago, I heard talk that some people from the Central East have been up to something. Got ties to the underworld too. Of course, it's just a rumor, but I figured it's something you might want to be aware of. Interesting. There's no clear connection, but it couldn't hurt to keep it in mind. Mysterious crime ring. Sounds pretty shady. We don't know if they've got anything to do with Lashkar though. For right now, it's just one more possible lead. That was certainly an interesting conversation, although I can't really say we have more information about than we started with. Should talk to some more people before we rush into a decision. What decision are we rushing? Oh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Well, it has to be the church here. First of all.
Zoom, zoom.
Yeah, the kick Raz. That happened too, huh? Yeah, that would have been something. Topiku! Eh? Topiku!
Do you have a moment?
This is about Lashkar, isn't it? To be honest, I've been worried about him myself. The boy has been so torn up over his hatred of Almata recently. It's almost like he's gone back to his old self. You really think he's declined that much? I thought he'd finally started to recover. There must have been something that triggered his change in attitude. Do you have any idea of what that could be? I imagine it has something to do with Yearrrr. Yearrrr? Was it a friend of his? No, it was the name of a cat that one of the little girls in Cray was taking care of. I assume he must have been lost in the explosion then. Most likely, yes. But regardless, Lashkar's been determined to find him ever since. That's what eventually led him to happening upon another cat that looked just like him. Oh. I'll never forget the look on his face when he said, maybe Yearrrr made it out alive after all. He couldn't be convinced otherwise. Now that I think about it, I feel like he has mentioned something about a cat before. I've got a feeling the one he found wasn't actually Yearrrr then. Unfortunately not. The pattern on his fur was strikingly similar, but it was a completely different cat. Once Lashkar came to realize that, his temper flared up again. So the reality he was trying to ignore came back to bite him in the end. Honestly, I can't help feeling that we failed the poor thing. Failed to save him from his internal torment. If we were to have any hope of helping him this time, we'll need to treat this much more seriously than we did before. I agree. Once we find him, I hope we can count on you and the rest of the chapel to look after him again. While we're still on the subject though, have you noticed anything else odd going on in relation to Lashkar? Yeah, I get the feeling the whole Yearrrr thing isn't what pushed him over the edge. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Actually, I did hear an interesting tidbit from a few of the parish. What is that? Apparently Lashkar's been roaming around Riverside at night. Isn't this Riverside? From what I understand, he comes here even on days when he doesn't have Sunday school. But he's never seen going into any of the other businesses. Blacklight District. I doubt he'd come out here just to goof off. The question is, where was he headed? Oh, devotees, okay. I can't say for certain, but I've heard he's been spending time under the bridgeways along the river. Some rather unseemly types have been around those areas lately, which makes me all the more worried. Thank you again for all your help, Mother Kyra. The details you share should definitely help us track him down. Of course, if it gets Lashkar home safe, I'm happy to help. I thought your expedition. Ha! Ha ha ha. Oh, Arusha, may Lashkar be blessed by your grace, and may you grant Agnes and her friends your guidance and protection. That's an interesting conversation, so I can really say okay. Even Genshin doesn't kill. It is a nuclear bomb, to be fair. Nuclear. I mean, the only way the cat survive is cat being cat. Sometimes they just like play very far and then, you know. Station Street? Who on? Oh, Bracer Guild. Right.
Here I go!
Up cross. Topic.
Do you have a moment?
Lashkar? I figured you'd be on the case before long. Is this the case I think it is? I'm assuming the guild is working on it too? I knew Lashkar had connections at the guild, but this is way more help than I thought he'd get. Well, sorry to disappoint, but we're actually still waiting to hear back about him ourselves. We have someone hard at work on Lashkar's case right now, so we're leaving it up to him for the moment. It's gray in it. It's gray in it. Ooh, glad to hear the Edith branch is already on the job. It figures that Elaine's guild will be so on the ball. But who's this person you've got working on Lashkar's case? A young wizard named Gray. Yep. Lashkar's been talking with him a lot since the beginning of the year. He started noticing some changes in the boy before anyone else, so he went and took the initiative to investigate. Is there any way you could share any of the info he collected with us? Well, I don't see why not. Working together would probably be more efficient anyway. I kind of didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Documentation we got from Van mentioned that we'd be unlikely to get much help from the guild. You're not supposed to say that! Kinda ticks me off, to be honest. Well, regardless, you'll find no objections from me. We really appreciate it. So, has Gray had anything to report? As I'm sure you know by now, the boys reverted to the way he was before, driven by anger and thoughts of vengeance. Of particular concern is a fight he had with the delinquent several years older than him. Beat the man halfway to Sunday. He took on somebody older than him and won? Yep, and apparently the guy even told Gray that he was way stronger than any other kid he'd seen. Seemed like it wasn't just a matter of technique either. We believe he's using something to make him more powerful than normal. Given the short time frame, I'd find it hard to believe that he's received any form of training either. I think the most likely cause is he's using some sort of drug. Yes, we come to the same conclusion. However, we still don't have any information on how he obtained these drugs or who he received them from. Naturally, the guild cannot afford to let this continue. We've told Gray to put everything he has into this case. Wow, this turned out to be a bigger issue than I thought it'd be. Yeah. We need to find Lashkar as soon as possible. By the way, Gray also mentioned the possibility that Lashkar's been having meetings with an unknown third party. Once we can identify that individual and their whereabouts, we'll head back out in another attempt to locate Lashkar. I actually have to deal with another job at the moment, but I plan to help with the search when I got some free time. Anyway, don't put yourself too hard out there, okay? Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing what you could with us. We really appreciate it. Well, I believe we've spoken to everyone familiar with Lashkar. I think we have a pretty good handle on what's going on now. Me and Ness had a few ideas already, but you really help us narrow them down, Aggie. You're just as quick on the uptake as Van said you were. You really think so? Anyway, let's go back over everything one more time so we can figure out our next steps. This crush... Yup. Perissioner. If I say who, you will think I'm weird. What do you want, RJ? If I can't be true. I think we have enough info to piece together what Lashkar's been up to. Yes, however, we still don't fully understand what brought about the change in his mental state, or why someone's attempting to take advantage of him. Well, at the very least, we know that he's been meeting up with an individual under the bridges. That's our best lead right now. Oh, the grandma! Yeah. I've heard if you want to play Makoto, Vino is basically needed. And he pulled out of subways. Hi. The lady at the chapel said he'd been wandering around Riverside, right? And hasn't there been a lots of dangerous activity lately by the underground maintenance tunnel? That's right. I have a feeling that's where Lashkar's been heading off to. Especially considering what the Bracer Guild told us about the possibility of drugs being involved. However, while we know Lashkar's been spotted in the area, nobody's actually seen him entering the underground maintenance tunnel. The area is incredibly inconspicuous though. I have a feeling we have the right place. Yeah, Riverside as a whole seems like a pretty convenient location for wherever Lashkar's dealer is too. Don't you think so, Aki? Sounds like you're already one step ahead of me, Nadia. But you're right. Yazan mentioned there were people from Central East with ties to the criminal underground after all. If that's who pushed Lashkar into this, it would explain the meeting place. The chapel he goes to is here in Riverside, and there are more Central Easterners here than in other districts, which means it'll be easier for them to blend in. That explains why they're so willing to do this stuff in public. At any rate, we should check out the underground maintenance tunnel and see if we can find any more leads. I'm with you all the way, Aggie. And if somebody is down there, I should be able to sense them, no problem. Yeah, can't hurt to do a little reconnaissance. Let's go take a look. Yano's sick? Yeah, that's sick. Grandma gives Nuke mental aids. Makoto can go ham. There you go. Oops. There's a child's footprints here. They look fresh. Anything on your end, Nadia? I'm not really picking up anything. But looking at the map, this tunnel's pretty long in it. It's hard to get a clear reading of the inside on all the way out here. Aren't you guys? Who? Great! What are you doing here? So it is you, Agnes, and these must be the two substitute Spriggan filling in for Van. Hazel told me you guys would be helping out with Lashkar's case. I'm surprised that you already managed to sniff this place out. Seems Van trained you guys well. Actually, I think we just got lucky. Because the information everyone gave us was so helpful, all we had to do was narrow down his location. I was hoping we might be able to track down the person Lashkar's been meeting with as well. Wait a second. I thought you guys knew he was inside already. What? Did you follow them here? Yeah, I managed to puzzle out when they'd be meeting so that I could tail one of them. It's been about 30 minutes since Lashkar first entered. I'd bet anything is meeting with whoever his dealer is right now. Meow. My hope was to secure their meeting place, expose whoever's behind this, and get Lashkar back home. So you were using Lashkar as bait to pin down the ringleader? That's a little surprising, considering the kid's so fond of you, I mean. From a risk management perspective, I made the best decision I could. If all I did was put a stop to Lashkar meeting with the dealer, the larger issue wouldn't just disappear. True. Well, I guess that seems reasonable enough. Not the kind of thing I'd expect from a bracer, though. I understand where you're coming from, but for right now, are you willing to give us a hand? Of course. I don't have any problem working with you guys. I plan to make my move soon, though. Once you're ready, let's start with making our way in. Me and Ness are ready when you are, Aggie. This might take a while. I doubt we'll be able to come back out for supplies either. Just something you might want to take into account. Right, let me think here. Hold up! Let me save. Unlike Genshin, it was actually decent to be fire on how many other gacha. Yeah, I mean, Genshin MC is but then Star Rail MC is also very good. But then Zenless Zone MC is... Never mind, I can't. It's not playable. Wuthering Waves MC is also pretty good. I think we're just in the era of the MC has to be good. Let's go. I had a feeling we wouldn't find anyone. Actually, I am sensing someone further in. This tunnel has a pretty complicated layout. Can't make out very much. And my Zypha is not detecting anything other than monster in the vicinity. If we stop to look around right now, it'll just eat up time. Let's wait until we're further in. Yeah, there's no time to waste. What do you say we take the shortest route we can to the far end? I'm sure we can handle anything that comes up along the way. Good idea, let's go! What are they planning to do by bringing him in here anyway? Just what are they after? And why Lashkar? Just doesn't. Something wrong? Nope, I was just thinking about how you seem a little unusual for a bracer. You felt for Lashkar, listened to his troubles, and even now your main focus is on saving him. Kinda feel like you can really relate to the little guy, which would mean you've been through a lot yourself. I'm just trying to do what I can to help. I mean, he is counting on me, so I have to keep him from making the same mistakes I did. Oh. Nadia, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Just having a little chit chat is all. We're coming. Nordcry MC? Hiya. Afternoon, Abe. Yeah, I streamed earlier, but my internet died, so it was part 2. Nice work out there, kid. How you feeling? Your body getting used to it yet? Yeah. Feels good. I can get as angry as I want. I can hate as much as I want. And it fills me with power. I get stronger the more I think about them. The ones who murdered everyone in my village. Looks like it's taking it to even better than we expected. In that case, we should be able to up his dosage. What? You know, I wasn't expecting much from the rumors at the first. This kid's got some pretty serious rage built up inside. You got a real nose for talent, Commander Yavid. Especially to find a kid like this among a bunch of peace-loving groups like the ones here in Calvert. What makes you say that? It's pretty easy to spot talent in the Black Bat District, don't you think? At least easier than spotting it on the battlefield. Letting this kid fade into oblivion would have been the real tragedy, if you ask me. If we raise him right, he'll make for a hell of a warrior. If I get stronger, I can do anything. Otherwise, I can't. I couldn't protect. Yes, think of that hatred as your fuel. Seems I was right to have high hopes for you. It looks like our visitors have finally arrived. Or did you think we wouldn't notice? Hi. These guys must be part of that one Yearrrr group from the Central East, the Scorpions of Zahat, I think it was. I'm surprised they noticed us. Guess the rank of captain still means something even in C-tier Yearrrr group. True, even if they did get knocked out of last year's death game in the first round. The group dispatched to Oracion was one of our least skilled units. It'd be wise not to conflate them with the best we have to offer. But that little mishap did force us to reflect on increasing the strength of our military prowess. What are you doing here? This is none of your concern! Lashkar? What have you done to him? They really have been giving him enhancement drugs. They seem different from the ones Almata were using though. Don't get the wrong idea. He came to us with nowhere to go, seeking power and tormented by loneliness. All we did is give him the means to convert those feelings into the power he so desperately wanted. Enough. You really think you can get away with manipulating a child into taking narcotics? I'm offended you put our herb on the same level as the poison Almata like to dole out. See, in our homeland, there aren't any laws that prohibit its use. So it's hardly seemed to fit to judge by your standards, don't you think? You wanna know something funny? It's not illegal in Calvert either. Is this really what you want, Lashkar? I thought you wanted to be a bracer so that you could protect Annie. Whatever happened to that little boy? Is this what his idea of strength is? But back then, I couldn't protect anyone. How are you gonna protect versus nuclear, dude? I understand why you'd want to drown in your hatred. Maybe I understand better than anyone else. But even if you were to accomplish what you hope to with it, you'd never be able to feel pride for what you've done. He's right, you know. Giving that kind of power as a child as a way of haunting people for the rest of their life. I've seen a lot of kids broken because of it. Can't say it's something I'd recommend. Right, this isn't the type of power you want. It will end up swallowing you whole. There's a strength beyond all the suffering you're feeling. This one you'll have to find for yourself. Oh, it's working! Shit, if that's all it took to throw him off, then maybe this kid really was a waste of time. It's a kid! What the fuck? It's not that simple. He's just feeling conflicted. If we can show him that the path we've laid out for him is one of true power, then he'll find his resolve. Then, are you gonna eat drugs too? No? Coward. I guess that means you've got to prove you're right then. And yes, I'll look for an opening and try to pull Lashkar out of there. Can you three draw their fire until I can get to him? Understood. We'll do our best. Just be careful, okay? Jihad. Yes, that's the one, Rochan. That's the one. Him and the blacksmith in that, well, the orphan girl in that village is the two survivors. It's little Timmy. We were given a job and we're not living here until we finish it. Lashkar's coming with us. Yes.
Destroy them!
Now's your chance to boost. I'll give it my all.
Jibril!
Shield!
Ow.
My turn.
Energy output maximum.
They're so far back. That's annoying.
Keep it up, it's working.
Am I still linked? I am not.
Get ready.
That's annoying.
I'll finish you. Activating skill.
Too slow. Let's do this.
Activate. Build gauge limit removed.
So many patience.
Our time to shine.
Poor Timmy. Oh, I don't have the spell for Nadia yet. That's good.
Initiating drive.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Our time to shine. All set.
Precious probably haven't seen this. The best S-craft in the game.
One shield coming right up. I'm putting you in charge, Captain Tuttle. Sucks to be them. And finish.
Yep,
Speed your hands. You got this, Aggie.
the best in the game.
Activate.
Cinema.
Swim.
And activating skill.
It lagged. Not like this.
My turn.
I'll exploit that. A chance. Activate. I'll exploit that. Our time to shine. Right up.
Right.
Here we go.
You're a stronger than I thought. I suppose I underestimated you. You're right. We are strong. Even without Van, we're fully capable of putting a stop to your schemes. Captain, the kid's gone! What? Don't try to call foul now. The fate is a valid strategy in warfare. Seagers, I'm sure you know that all too well. Damn it. We failed! And after all the times I told you to keep an eye on your sixes. Nice job, Gray. You know, you're not half bad. Ever consider becoming an assistant? It's the reverse scouting. You see, it's like, ever consider you want to become a racer? Now that Lashkar is safe, there's no need to stay here any longer. Bye. You think you can run from us? Pincer them on both flanks. Yes, sir. Ooh, how considerate. You must be a real hit to the ladies. Not that I have my eyes for anybody but ass, of course. Enough talk, let's move. Yeah, we're supposed to run. Huh? Or are you setting up a trap? Lashkar, are you awake? Is the drug wearing off? No, I can't. Damn it, what's going on to him? I don't think the drugs are affecting him anymore, but he still seems pretty unstable. That's why he wanted an easy solution. A way to run away from it all. That's how they were able to reel him in. He just has to keep moving forward. He needs to face what's going on inside him, no matter how difficult that may be. Yeah, but I really think he can do it, even if he did have a bit of a stumble. Look out! An ambush! Never be able to hold off this many of them. Why do they have so many people here? It will take an act of the goddess to turn the tide in your favor this time. So what is it gonna be? Fight and risk death? Or hand the boy over and leave with your head still attached? Dauntless voice. I don't think so. You messed with the wrong kid, Scorpions. You did a bang up job on your own, Gray. Now let us handle the rest. You guys! It's Lahat, Regina, and don't worry about the last guy. Sorry we're late. Took us a little to put together what was going on. Jin and Elaine had other business, but I figured we could spare the rest of the crew. I can't believe the Scorpion of Jahat were behind all this. I'm sure you filled his head with all kind of crap, trying to turn him into one of your child soldiers. Didn't think the guild would come out in full force. What do we do, Captain? We withdraw. It's too bad about the boy, but we have little choice. Really? Did you hear me? I said withdraw. It's time to cut our losses. We can't afford to waste resources right now. Yes, sir. Damn. Would have preferred to capture them, but they're fast little suckers. Kinda too. Wait, so there's probably a part 2 to this then, because they run. Oh, Lashkar, I'm so sorry I didn't realize what was happening. Kinda. Damn it. Damn it all. Lashkar, do you think you've managed to calm down a little? Calm down? What do you mean calm down? Me pretending to be calm was what led to all this. None of the adults understand. They all just think I'm sad or holding a grudge. But while I was just sitting around, all those Almata bastards were killed off. So why do I still feel so empty inside? Please, somebody, tell me why. I get it now. You weren't after revenge. You had all these feelings of anger and sorrow. And once it was over, everyone wanted to go right back to normal. Once I found Nero was gone too, I just couldn't take it anymore. I thought if I could just run away from it all. So when those guys from Jahat started telling me their drugs could help me escape what I was feeling, that I'd never lose anything ever again if I just get stronger, right? Lashkar, I know exactly what you're feeling, being powerless. It's... No, you don't. Grown-ups don't understand anything. Hey, we understand a lot better than you think. I told you before, didn't I? We're the same. I lost my family to Almata too. All I could think about was revenge. But I found my way back. That's why I'm here now. You lost your family? Kinda figured it was something like that. So he's finally come to terms with it. Well, good for you, but that's why I have to... Do you really think those people were your best chance? You want to be strong, right? But if it's true strength you're after, there's a better path for that. A path where, no matter what style you choose, it'll be a strength you earn. A strength that's yours and yours alone. That's why that shortcut they promised can't hold a candle to what you can do on your own. Even if it'll be a struggle to get there, you have plenty of time to find your way. You just have to be a bit patient while you look for it. That's how it was for me and Stu. Right. I'm sure you'll find something that will guide you in the right direction. And once you do, you'll make everyone in Crave Village proud, Annie included. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Gray handed Lashkar a handmade charm with the Bracer Guild's emblem on it. This is the charm that Annie made for me. At first, I thought maybe you just forgotten about it, but now I realize this is what you were running from all along. Because if you didn't, you might remember the person you were, the real you. If your heart still aches at the sight of it, that's the sign that you haven't given up yet. It's not too late, Lashkar. We can move forward. Together. Why? Blame Falcom. It's Zack. Hi. Once Lashkar had settled down, the group decided that bringing him back to the guild would be the best option. Due to Lahad's familiarity with the drug that was used, he was able to treat Lashkar's symptoms quickly and efficiently. Thankfully, the substance had only been administered a handful of times. Lashkar was expected to make a full recovery. Both Jin and Elaine were concerned for the boy and rushed back to the guild upon hearing news of his situation. So that's what happened. Well, looks like Gray ended up being the right man for the job after all. Glad you were able to rescue the kid before it was too late. I must commend the rest of you for coming to his aid as well. Your arrival seemed to have played a pivotal role. And of course, Agnes, Swin, Nadia, thank you again for all your support. Of course, we would never turn a blind eye to Lashkar, or any resident of Cave Village for that matter. Furthermore, it's our duty to help others in Van's stead. Honestly though, we wouldn't have made it very far without a certain bracer in training laying the groundwork for us. I just did what anyone else would do. Besides, I'm the one that... Personally, Lahad was the one who impressed me the most. How'd you learn to detox someone like that? Never really thought of you as the brainy type. Shut up, Alvis! You stealing the thunder? What, you thought I was just some meathead? See, in the Central East, it's not uncommon to run into people using drugs and herbs like that. When I was stationed at the guild there, they did a pretty good job of drilling us on all the basic treatment methods. That being said, we've only treated his symptoms. He'll need to be examined later by an actual doctor. You want going to a doctor give him a record for doing drugs though? Yeah, I could see that being an issue for any background checks in the future. For most people, it's a good opportunity for rehabilitation, but for Lashkar, it'll just make it harder for him to get back on the straight and narrow. That's true. We need to remember to keep his future in mind when making any further decisions. Isabella! Oh, Isabella's the Blacklight District Doctor, isn't it? Yeah, no, I agree though, Isabel. Do you think we should let Isabel treat him in secret? That way his record will be kept clear. Doctor from the Blacklight District? I've heard she does good work, but it's expensive. What? You must be joking! How could we trust him to some back alley Dokuta? Take it easy, Elvis. In spite of where she's from, I can at least vouch that she's a fairly competent doctor. Still, you must have pretty good reason if you're willing to suggest something like that to us. I do. I want Lashkar to face up to his mistakes. As we mentioned, taking him to a normal hospital will result in him having a permanent mark on his record. But it won't actually affect him until he gets older. I worry that he won't learn his lesson. Oh, I get it. You think having him treated in the Blacklight District will act as a kind of wake-up call? Trial by fire! That's surprising coming from you, Agnes. You might be right though. Could be exactly what he needs at the moment. Not you too, Lahad. Elaine, say something to them. Surely you don't think this is a good idea? Well, it's certainly not ideal, but she makes a good point. And as long as we have some safeguard in place, yes, it might be worth looking into. The guild will handle any negotiation with Isabel. We'll raise the money for treatment too. However, that does mean we'll be the ones setting all the terms as well. We'll move forward with it as long as nobody has any objection. What do you say, little lady? Yeah, that sounds fine to me. I just want to help Lashkar get back to living a normal life again. Understood. Let's go ahead and talk this over with Hazel. We'll get the ball rolling on everything. Well, alright. I guess I'm willing to compromise. Thank you all for being so understanding. I suppose now the only thing left is to deal with Lashkar's emotional state. He's been drowning in his pain for so long. I think getting him to work through it all is going to be pretty difficult. Still, I have a feeling he'll be alright in the end. Yeah, me too. He'll be fine as long as he's got people like Gray to sympathize with him. I think he might be overestimating what I'm capable of. I mean, it's not like I'm a therapist. Levy Arnold, a B-rank bracer stationed at the head branch in Le Mans. She was tasked working undercover to gather intel. A lot of her information was obtained by spying on Almata. Unfortunately, she was killed in the line of duty. She was your older sister, wasn't she, Trey? So that's what he meant. We know you lied about your nationality and work history to get into the guild. And we know the reason why you were trying so desperately to enter the Republic. In fact, we've known for a while now. You wanted revenge. That's what all that training was for, and all that digging through confidential info. So that's why he understands how Lashkar feels. You knew the whole time? Then why would you let me stay? I took advantage of my position to do so many horrible things. So why? Well, let's just say you spent a lot of time observing your behavior. I'm sure you've realized it for yourself by now, but that grudge isn't the only thing that's been motivating you. That's right. You continue to display a strong sense of both conscience and duty. Your actions don't lie. Kinda? Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what Lashkar's been going through. Just want to thank you all for giving us another chance. Of course, this isn't something you should have to shoulder on your own. It takes a village, right? I've heard you've been keeping an eye on Lashkar for a while now. They told me you leapt into action as soon as you found him. Words can't express how grateful I am. Hear that, Gray? You've done a lot for the people of Edith. So let me ask you this. Where do you want to go from here? Do you even need to ask? I want to keep moving forward, and I want to keep protecting the city. Well, if that's what you really want, then you better be prepared to work your ass off. I feel like maybe I said something I shouldn't have. Everything alright, yeah? You're fine, kinda. Actually, you just did Gray here a pretty big favor. I'm glad we were here to help. Those two are going to be just fine. Yeah, they'll get back on their feet in no time. But it probably wouldn't hurt to check in on them every now and then. There'll be a part 2, maybe. Yeah, I want to make sure their problems end with us. Solving problems isn't exactly what I'm known for, but it feels pretty good knowing we helped save a kid's future.
Request completed.
Ow.
Reward deposited.
That was pretty long. Oh, even with that, it's only chaos plus 1. Whoa. Okay. La 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 la.
Okay.
What's the others? Is it the other room? Oh, yes. Hey, what's Kindness last dialogue? Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that dialogue yet. I don't know why it's already gray, so I guess we should talk to Jin as well. Yeah. This is new. I don't know why it's already grayed. Other thing. What other thing? Jin. Jin Vatik. Okay.
I think I'll give it a try.
So Regina was on Satan District
Then let's head over.
and with Elaine and Lahad Alvis was on Riverside.
Gonna eat something? Another swig.
Wait, were they not here? Was it not Satan? I was thinking of a previous. They were talking together. Oh yeah, they were here before. They were here before. Yeah, okay. So they're gone now. Lasha's gonna be the bracelet protagonist in the Trails Through Sun. Yeah. He got all the setup. Finally, time
Looks
for
like
Old
a nice
Town.
place to fish.
These guys are back here. Ah, yeah, different dialogue. I wonder where Regina and Elaine is then. Because they were on Satan earlier. Okay then. You will see
Here I
someone in
go.
Old Town. A fisher. A fisher. Not in Trion? Is it Trion?
Here I go. Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the
Oh.
fun store, a movie theater,
Right,
boutique,
it is Trion.
and other
Yeah,
various
yeah,
shops
yeah.
to
I
peruse.
thought it was Satan.
Drop by the Vern store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the T-phone.
Okay, this stuff did not change. How about
It's a
Regina?
cutting-edge piece of orbital technology that's lighting Calvert on
Oh,
fire.
yeah, this one
You
doesn't
won't wanna
change.
miss it.
Okay. Old Town.
Then let's head over.
Oh, kiosk is close. Guess we'll go in here last. You may. Wallet.
Oh, what would you like?
Ripe onion soup. Also, yeah, since the main page is like this, like Nadia and Swin, or I'm pretty sure it's Nadia. Nadia like rewrite number 5 and also number 3. This makes me think that maybe Van will be away for so long. Or maybe this is just for Act 2, I don't know. Jin. That's kind of cute, yeah. Some strange rumor. Maybe I should throw our next match. What the hell?
Pick something already. Take care out there.
Morning, Mr. Val. How goes, sir? How is it in the Church of Prolova? Handicap. Oh, Kia or Lapis? Must be Lapis, right? Lapis. What time is it now? 6:40. Let me check the time for. Okay, I still have time. If the side quest is long, then I'll have to Halal Page. Prolova is pain. Oh no. The flower. I haven't even unlocked the flower. Ah, yeah.
Better get home soon.
So many people there. Her gear, true that too. Young couple. That shit is something else. Well, I guess I won't use it for a long time. Oh. Massive drop frame still. Let me wait a bit, I guess. Keeping a lot. I mean, it's also gonna make the audio delay as well, right? Stream delay. Yeah, it's not full on red now. Ah, man.
Let's go.
Today is just a lot of problem. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.